Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, there lived a little girl named Lily, who was always on a quest to find the secret to true happiness. Hello there, boys and girls. I'm your friendly storyteller, Mr. Giggles. And today, I'm going to share with you a tale that's sillier than a monkey wearing a tutu while riding a unicycle. Are you ready for an adventure that'll make you laugh harder than a hyena at a comedy club? Buckle up your imagination seatbelts, because we're about to embark on a journey with our friend Lily. Now, Lily was a curious little girl with pigtails that bounced like springs, and a smile that could light up the darkest cave. She lived in a cozy house at the end of Lollipop Lane, right next to the giggly gummy bear forest. Every morning, she'd wake up, brush her teeth with her singing toothbrush, and wonder what makes people truly happy. One day, Lily decided she'd had enough of wondering. She was going to find the answer, even if it meant turning the whole world upside down. So she packed her backpack with essential supplies: a magnifying glass, a jar of pickle-flavored bubblegum, and her trusty teddy bear, Sir Fluffles. As Lily stepped out of her house, she noticed her neighbor, Mr. Grumpy Pants, watering his frowning flowers. Yes, you heard that right, frowning flowers. They were the only flowers in the world that looked sad when they bloomed. Lily thought to herself, if I can make Mr. Grumpy Pants happy, I'll surely discover the secret. She skipped over to him and said, "Good morning, Mr. Grumpy Pants. Would you like to hear a joke?" Before he could say no, Lily blurted out, "Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything." She giggled so hard she snorted like a piglet at a mud party. Mr. Grumpy Pants' mustache twitched. Was that a smile trying to escape? Nope, just a sneeze. Achoo! He went blowing so hard his toupee flew off and landed on a passing cat. The cat, now sporting a stylish hairpiece, strutted down the street like it was on a catwalk. Lily couldn't help but laugh at the sight. She laughed so hard that she fell backwards into a bush, which turned out to be ticklish. The bush started giggling too, its leaves shaking with mirth. Soon, the whole street was filled with the sound of laughter. From Lily, from the ticklish bush, and even from the cat with the toupee. But Mr. Grumpy Pants? He just grumbled and went inside, slamming the door so hard that his garden gnomes toppled over like bowling pins. Lily sighed. This happiness quest was going to be trickier than she thought. Undeterred, Lily decided to continue her search in the giggly gummy bear forest. As she entered the forest, she was greeted by the sweetest sight she'd ever seen. Gummy bears of every color hung from the trees like the world's most delicious Christmas ornaments. They giggled as the wind rustled through the branches, their tiny gummy voices sounding like a chorus of squeaky toys. Lily's tummy rumbled. Maybe, she thought, happiness is about having all the candy you can eat. She reached out to pluck a gummy bear from a low-hanging branch. But just as her fingers touched it, the bear let out a high-pitched giggle and bounced away. "Hey," Lily called out, chasing after the bouncing bear. "Come back here, you jiggly little snack." But the gummy bear just kept bouncing, leading Lily deeper into the forest. She ran past trees with lollipop leaves and over streams of fizzy soda. She ducked under vines made of licorice and hopped over boulders that looked suspiciously like giant jelly beans. Finally, out of breath and feeling a bit dizzy from all the sugar in the air, Lily plopped down on a marshmallow rock. Phew, she panted. I never knew happiness could be so exhausting. Just then, she heard a tiny voice. Psst, down here. Lily looked down to see a small, wise-looking gummy bear with a long white beard made of spun sugar. I am the elder gummy, he said in a voice that sounded like it had been dipped in honey. I hear you're looking for the secret to true happiness. Lily's eyes widened. Yes, do you know what it is? Is it eating all the candy you want? Or maybe it's bouncing around all day like you gummy bears do. The elder gummy chuckled, his belly jiggling like jello. Oh, young one, those things can bring moments of joy, but true happiness, that's something else entirely. Lily leaned in close, not wanting to miss a word. But just as the elder gummy was about to reveal the secret, a strong gust of wind blew through the forest. The elder gummy, being light as a, gummy bear, was swept up into the air. "Oh no," Lily cried, watching as the elder gummy twirled and swirled higher and higher. She chased after him, determined not to lose her chance at learning the secret to happiness. Out of the giggly gummy bear forest she ran, following the airborne elder gummy. She ran past the Tickle Me Silly meadow where flowers reached out to tickle passersby. She sprinted through the upside-down town where people walked on their hands and wore hats on their feet. She even swam across the bubblegum river, which was a lot stickier than she'd anticipated. Finally, just as she thought her legs couldn't carry her any further, Lily found herself at the foot of Mount Giggles, the tallest mountain in all the land. And there, stuck on a branch at the very top of the mountain, was the elder gummy. Lily took a deep breath and started to climb. She climbed past the chuckle bushes, whose leaves told knock-knock jokes. She scrambled over the silly stones, which changed color every time you touched them. She even had to outsmart the riddle vines, which would only let her pass if she could make them laugh. At last, tired, sticky, and covered in glitter, Lily reached the top of Mount Giggles. There, dangling from a branch, was the elder gummy. "You made it!" he exclaimed as Lily carefully plucked him from the branch. "I knew you had it in you." Lily, still catching her breath, managed to ask, "So, what's the secret, to, true happiness?" The elder gummy smiled a gummy smile and said, "My dear, you've discovered it yourself on this journey. True happiness isn't found in things or places. It's found in the joy of helping others, in the laughter you share with friends, in the satisfaction of overcoming challenges, and in the love you give and receive." Lily thought about her adventure. She remembered the laughter she'd shared with the ticklish bush, the fun she'd had chasing the bouncing gummy bear, and the sense of accomplishment she felt after climbing Mount Giggles. And now, seeing the gratitude in the elder gummy's eyes as she rescued him, she felt a warm glow in her heart. "I think I understand," Lily said, smiling. "True happiness is about the journey, not the destination. It's about the memories we make and the kindness we show along the way." "Exactly." The elder gummy beamed. "And you, my dear, have a heart full of happiness to share with the world." As the sun began to set, painting the sky in cotton candy colors, Lily made her way back home. She skipped past the upside-down town, splashed through the bubblegum river, and danced through the giggly gummy bear forest. When she reached Lollipop Lane, she saw Mr. Grumpy Pants sitting on his porch, looking grumpy. But this time, instead of trying to make him laugh with a joke, Lily simply sat down next to him and asked about his day. To her surprise, Mr. Grumpy Pants started talking. He told her about his prize-winning frowning flowers and how no one ever appreciated them. Lily listened, nodded, and then had an idea. The next day, she organized a frowning flower festival on Lollipop Lane. Everyone came to admire Mr. Grumpy Pants' unique blooms. For the first time in years, a smile crept across Mr. Grumpy Pants' face. It was small and a bit rusty from disuse, but it was there. As Lily watched Mr. Grumpy Pants beaming with pride, she felt that warm glow in her heart again. She realized that by sharing happiness with others, her own happiness grew even stronger. From that day on, Lily became known as the happiness helper of Lollipop Lane. She didn't have all the answers, but she knew that true happiness came from kindness, laughter, and sharing joy with others. And really, isn't that the sweetest secret of all? And there you have it, my giggly little listeners. That's the story of Lily and her quest for the secret to true happiness. Remember, happiness isn't about having the most toys or eating the most candy. It's about the love we share, the laughter we spread, and the kindness we show to others. So, the next time you're feeling down, why not try making someone else smile? You might just find that it makes you happier too. And who knows, maybe you'll start your own happiness adventure, just like Lily did. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I hear the tickle monster coming, and I need to practice my super speedy running. Until next time, keep smiling, keep laughing, and keep spreading happiness wherever you go. This is Mr. Giggles, signing off with a giggle and a grin. Story is end. We will meta again in next story. If you would please subscribe or like to my channel for more story. Thank you.